Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I am Muhammad Yasin. This is virtual class of Pakistan International School, Taif. This class is for the students of grade 10. We are going to do chapter 13 today. This is our 25th video in this class. In our today's lesson, we shall discuss the essay Overpopulation. We shall learn to write an application to the managing director of a company for job of a manager. We shall learn to answer the questions of comprehension paragraph. We shall read the passage given in Unit 13. We shall understand the meaning and correct pronunciation of new words. Dear students, I want to show you a list of essays that is given recently by Federal Board, Islamabad. They have mentioned that you should prepare the following essays. Usually we see essay is given in the examination from anywhere. They don't provide the list, but this time they have provided this list. You have to prepare all these essays. My aim in life we have done before. You can say a little name was different. That was my ambition in life. My ambition in life, my aim in life are the same. Today we shall discuss overpopulation. Overpopulation is an essay for which first of all you will define the title. What is overpopulation? You have to show in your essay that you know what overpopulation is. After defining the title, this essay belongs to a specific type of essays in which you write causes, effects, and solution. This essay is just like an essay having pollution. For example, when you write an essay pollution, you define it, you write the causes of pollution, you write the effects of pollution, then you write the remedies, the solutions. In the same way, when there is an essay drug addiction, you define the title, you write the causes of drug addiction, you write the effects of drug addiction, and then the solution of drug addiction. All these essays fall in a specific category which require you to define the title, then write the causes, after that effects, and at the end you have to give some solutions. All the essays does not fall in this category. For example, if there is hockey match, cricket match, railway station, journey by train, these are called descriptive essays. Descriptive essays means you have to describe what you see. You have to describe what you see. You went to see a hockey match, what you saw over there, how long were you there, how the teams played, you have to describe. These are called descriptive essays. But the essay that we are going to discuss today is a specific category of essays in which you have to define the title, give causes, give effects, and then solutions. Okay, for example, in first paragraph, it is defined what is population. Population is the number of people that live in a particular area. Then overpopulation. What is overpopulation? It refers to the rapid increase in population of an area among human beings. Furthermore, it is a situation where economy is not capable of coping with the increasing demand of its population. Overpopulation is a lot of population, much more than expected. Okay, if an area is overpopulated, then first of all we shall try to find out why this area is overpopulated. This population came from where? Came from where we know, but why it is there this much? There are countries, areas all over the world which are not overpopulated, but if a specific area is overpopulated, we have to find out the causes of that overpopulation. Okay, I have mentioned here some of those causes. You may differ. Your opinion may be different from mine. You can write much more or different opinion here. For example, I have written causes of overpopulation include many factors and reasons. Due to unawareness of people, the birth rate is increasing rapidly. The birth rate has increased many times as compared to death rate also. Yes, students, why so many people are living in a specific area? Because they are unaware of the problems of overpopulation and the birth rate is increasing, and there is a lot of difference between birth rate and death rate. If birth rate and death rate is same, then population will not increase. As many people as are born, if the same number of people are dying in a particular area, then the population will remain same. But if the population is increasing, this means birth rate is much more than the death rate. This is one cause. Secondly, science and technology have decreased infant death rate. Infant means under the age of 6. Under the age of 6, due to science and technology, death rate of infant is decreased. It was much more than as it is today. This is another reason also. After that, you can say earlier life expectancy of people was around 55 to 60 years, but now the average age is 70 to 75 years. This means death rate is decreased. That is why areas are overpopulated. After that, you can say these better living conditions, good quality food, better nutrition and better sanitation facilities also has all increased life expectancy. Yes, better facilities are available to the people, due to which population is increasing. The literacy level of women is one of the biggest problem of family planning in Pakistan. People pay very little importance to women education and marry them at an early age. That is why they do not have knowledge about birth control methods. Yes, this is one reason also. Women are uneducated, they are married in their early age and they are not well aware of birth control, benefits of birth control. That is why population is increasing also. Yes, students, we have discussed here a few methods of, a few causes of overpopulation. You should get the idea what is being discussed here, then you can inject your own content here in this section. After that, if we look at the effects of population, here you can discuss what are the problems of overpopulation. They are very common. You have many in your mind. You try to understand this paragraph, then you can write your own content. The overpopulation affects natural resources and many sectors of the economy in many ways. Due to the increase in population, demand for jobs and employment also increase. Yes, when there are so many people, they need jobs also. To create jobs has become a big problem all over the world. Nowhere jobs are available. People are moving from one country to another country. Great pressure is being placed on arable land, water, energy, and biological sources. Yes, when there are so many people, they need more water to drink, they need more food to eat. Land is the same, people are increasing, pressure is increasing on the arable land. As the world population grows, the food problem will become increasingly severe. The continued production of an adequate food supply is directly dependent on ample fertile land that is specific, fixed, not increasing. We need fresh water and energy. As the human population grows, the requirement for these resources also grow. Yes, we need more food, more water, more land, more energy, more roads, more hospitals, more schools, more universities, more factories. But those are not available. Land is not available. We cannot increase the land. We cannot increase the natural resources. So after that, here I have mentioned some preventions of population explosion. Overpopulation. Population explosion means overpopulation. Here I have mentioned some remedies. You can mention other than these also, but these are just like a sample. There are various methods by which we can prevent overpopulation. The government can provide incentive to small families, yes, and awareness to people to control the population. People should be provided awareness of benefits of small families and problems of big families. In some countries, education and medical facilities are free for first 2 children. That is helpful to control the population. Yes, in some countries there are laws that education facility, health facility will be free for first 2 children, and for the third, fourth or fifth child, the parents have to pay for education facility and health facility. That help the country to control the population. Besides, many problems like food insecurity, illiteracy, poverty, and unemployment can be minimized by controlling the population. Okay, students, you can inject much more content in this section also. I am here to give you the context, the idea, what to do. Then all of you have your own ideas to inject in each section of the essay. Here we are going to write an application to the managing director, MD, managing director of a firm, company, factory, for the post of manager. Dear students, here you are learned to write an application when you want to apply. You have seen an advertisement in a newspaper or on television. Now you want to write an application. You must know how to write the application. For job, all the applications have the same layout. Try to understand the layout, and then you can change the words according to the requirement. For example, in job application, first of all, you will address the person to whom you are writing the application. For example, I have written here the managing director. It can be the director, it can be the manager, it can be anything else what you see in the advertisement or on the television. Here you will write the name of the company. I have written here Sunshine Textile Factory, Sunshine Textile Company, Sunshine Textile. Whatever the factory or company is, you will write here the name. Then here will be the address of the company. I have written here Millet Road, Faisalabad. The advertisement that you see may be having different address. Here you will be writing the address of the company or the factory. Then here will be the content. Sir, with due respect, it is stated that through the advertisement columns of the Daily Jung, this is the newspaper, Lahore, I have come to know about a vacancy of a manager available in your factory. I offer myself as a candidate for this position. My particulars are: my age is 18, qualification is matriculation first division, Marital status is unmarried. I reside as Milleth Town and the company office is not far from my house. I assure you that I will serve the company devotedly. Attested photocopy of my matriculation certificate is here attached with thanking you. Here will be your address. Farooq Ahmad, 7/15 Milleth Town, Faisalabad, and date will be here. Dear students, I think you have got the idea. You are here not to learn this application. You are here to learn all applications of this category. All applications of this category means whenever you want to write a job application, first of all address the person to whom you are writing the application, the manager, the director. After that, write his address, his company name, his company address. Then you write you have come to know about a vacant post in his company, and then you say I want to apply for that post. I want to offer my services for that post. After that, at the end, there will be your address. I think you have got the understanding, and now you are able to write any application in this category. Dear students, next here I have given one paragraph. This is comprehension question. In a new pattern paper, it carries 10 marks. You can see here. And in the instructions regarding English from the Federal Board, you can see they have mentioned all the comprehension paragraphs given in your grammar book. Usually it comes from outside. This is called unseen passage, but this time they have mentioned the paragraphs given in the grammar. You must prepare all of them. I have given here first paragraph. I want you to try to understand the method to answer the questions given at the end of this paragraph. Method can be a little different also, but usually with a little difference it is the same. For example, I say you read 2 times the paragraph, then read the questions. After that, read once more the paragraph and try to find out the answers. Yes, you have to read both. Questions, paragraph. Questions, paragraph. You will find the answers. For example, if I read the paragraph, I can see about 60 years ago, the question of choosing a profession was not taken seriously. A son generally followed the trade of his father, but nowadays one can take up a trade one likes. Whatever you like, you can take today, but it was not like this before. The students who make the right choice of profession are always successful. For the right choice of a profession, there should be some definite aim. The students who do not have any definite aim suffer a lot in the end, as they have also a difficulty in finding an employment. In choosing a profession, the teacher and parents play a very important part. The teacher keeps an eye on his pupils. He studies their habits so he can put his pupils on the right path of life. Dear students, this at the end of the paragraph you can see a pattern. New pattern is this: there will be 2 questions, each containing 2 marks, and there will be 1 question containing 1 mark, and at the end you will write, you will make a precise of the given passage. Let us try to answer the questions. For example, how a profession was chosen about 60 years before. About 60 years before, how the profession was chosen? You can write first 2 sentences. About 60 years ago, the question of choosing a profession was not taken up seriously. A son generally followed the trade of his father. This is the answer of first question. How a teacher can play an important role to choose a profession. If you look here, in choosing a profession, the teacher and the parents, don't write in your answer the parents because you are asked about the teacher only. In choosing a profession, the teacher plays a very important part. The teacher keeps an eye on his pupils. He studies their habits so he can put his pupils on the right path of life. This will be the answer of your second question. After this, give a suitable title. If you read the paragraph 2-3 times, you will come to know it is about choosing a profession. It is about choosing a profession. That will be the title of this paragraph. Choosing a profession is the title of this paragraph. After that, you are set to make a precise of this given passage. What is that make a precise means? Write this whole paragraph once again, briefly, shortly. You have to leave some words, some sentences to precise this paragraph. For example, you note the main points. First is how profession was chosen 60 years before, how it is chosen today. After that, there should be definite aim in your mind. After that, who can play important role. These 5 points are mentioned in this paragraph. If you include all these 5 points, you can precise this paragraph very easily. For example, if I start writing to precise this paragraph, I shall say about 60 years ago it was not taken so serious as it is taken today. At that time, son generally used to take his father's profession. But today everyone can take a profession of his own choice. Everyone should have an aim to select a profession. Parents and teachers can help to choose a profession because they know the habits and choices of the students. That is enough. That will be the precise of this paragraph. I think you have got some idea. These paragraphs are given on page 38. I would like you read first 5 at least today. You will get better understanding of comprehension paragraphs. This is unit 13. In this unit, we are going to read about faithfulness. First of all, we shall see some new words. Applaud means to clap, to hit your hands. Chivalry means polite behavior towards women. Confess means to accept something that you have done wrong. Execute means to kill someone as a legal punishment. Might is used to talk about what will possibly happen. Yes, we are here to start our new lesson. I shall read main points for you to develop better understanding of this passage. Then after that you can read it in detail. Once Hazrat Umar Raziallahu Ta'ala anhu, sitting in the masjid of the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, was busy in the affairs of state. 2 young men holding a strong and sturdy countryman appeared before him. They complained to Hazrat Umar that the person had murdered their old father. They demanded justice by punishing the murderer for his crime. The Caliph, Hazrat Umar, looked at him and asked him, has he done the same what they are claiming? What the person said, I was leading my beloved camel. When I reached a garden and halted to rest, the camel nipped a few leaves off the hanging branch of a tree. The old man, on seeing this, hurled a stone. In fact, he wants to say here, the owner of the garden killed my camel, and then what did I do? I threw the same stone on the old man and the man was killed. The Caliph says, as you have confessed to your crime, there is no need of witnesses, and I accept this sentence. The Caliph said, you are sentenced to death. You are sentenced to death. The villager said, okay, I accept, but I request you delay the execution for 3 days. In fact, he wants to take some time. I repeat this part of the story. Two people brought a villager in front of Hazrat Umar and said, "He has killed our father." The villager said, "Yes, I have killed their father. Their father killed my camel by throwing a stone on his head. I threw the same stone on their father's head and their father was killed also." The caliph is saying, "You are sentenced to death." The villager is saying, "Okay, I accept this punishment, but I request you give me 3 days." Why he is asking for 3 days? The villager is telling here, "My father has given me some gold for my younger brother and nobody knows about it. I have buried it in the land. If you give me 3 days, I want to go and I will tell about this gold to someone other. Then I shall come back. You can hang me to death." Okay, then Caliph said, "We can allow you to go, but there should be someone as a surety whom we could hang in your place." The villager looked around and pointed out Hazrat Abu Zar Ghafari. He was standing over there. The villager said, "This gentleman will stand as my surety." Caliph asked Hazrat Abu Zar Ghafari. Hazrat Abu Zar Ghafari said, "Okay, I shall stay here as surety." The time passed. The third day came. The accusers and the surety were present at the masjid of Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They were waiting for the criminal and the situation was very serious. Hazrat Abu Zar Ghafari said, "Wait a little." When the two villagers asked him to present the criminal, hearing this, Sahaba became more anxious. Everyone was anxious and they were thinking, will Hazrat Abu Zar Ghafari be hanged to death? When whole court was in a worried state of mind, the villager reached. Yes, the person came over there. And he entered. He saluted the Caliph and said, "Allah be praised for his mercy. I was able to make my uncle trustee of the gold. As you see, I am right in time. Do not delay the execution." Yes, students, this is the part of this story which tell us about faithfulness. All the people present there were astonished at the honesty and faithfulness of the criminal. Hazrat Abu Zar Ghafari, commander of the faithful, the man was totally a stranger to me. Hazrat Abu Zar Ghafari told his feelings. He said, "I was totally stranger. He was stranger to me. I was stranger to him. But when I looked him, I felt he will come." Then here the villager is saying, "Why he came, sir? When you agreed to stand as a surety for a stranger, it would be against all rule of manliness and chivalry to endanger your life to save mine." Yes, students. Accusers said, "Commander of the faithful, we forgive him." They forgave the person. They forgave the person. On hearing this, everyone was very happy. Accusers said, "Commander of the faithful, we forgive him as forgiveness is divine and therefore we respectfully refuse the accept blood money." Blood money is the money that is given to the person whose relative is killed. Yes, students, we have read the lesson. I think you have got the context of the lesson, the background of the story. This is the glossary. We have covered some words in our pronunciation and meaning section. Applaud, clap, chivalry, the qualities of being polite and honest, especially to women, confessed, accepted, execution, to kill, might is strength, and it is also used for something happening. Reeled means moved backward, sentence means punishment, study means having a well-developed, strong-looking body. Surety means someone responsible for another person. other person's behavior. Dear students, in your homework, I would like you learn and write the essay overpopulation, the application that we did today. I would like you revise paragraphs given on page 38. There are 4 paragraphs. Very easy they are. Try to find out the answers. Their questions are not given in the same pattern as I showed you today. I showed you the board pattern. You try to write to precise all those paragraphs. You can do it very easily. Try to do first 5 paragraphs. We shall continue in our next lesson. Try to read the passage given in unit 13 to get better understanding of the passage. That is all from our today's lesson. See you later in a new lesson. Goodbye.